welcome to our YouTube. It's wet here in Kentucky this week. We're in our fourth week of rain out. 4 inches of rain total so far here this week. Hail storm also. So lots of going on. Clayton's here this week for a quick chat. We're not in the field with any cool equipment, so we're just going to chat and give you a quick crop update. So thanks for watching our YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. We're out here in the wheat field today, taking a look at it. Had some hail last Friday or Saturday, something like that, and damaged the crop some, but still overall a really healthy crop. We had a really cool grain fill period, so a couple of weeks ago this wheat was blooming, and during that time period we were relatively dry. For the 6 or 7 days it was pollinating. We were receiving light rain, but not any huge detrimental rains, and our temperatures were really cool. So I feel like our grain quality is really good this time. And when we look through the field, we can see some, like here's a head that's been cut off by the hail, and we see a few broken ones. And then if you part the wheat back, you can see some grain on the ground. I don't know what percentage of the wheat was lost, but a few bushels, and but still a great crop overall. You're always going to have something befall a wheat crop in the spring, and this time it was hail. So I feel like we won't have a lot of scab or vomitoxin in the field because due to our cooler weather, and then we've had really nice conditions other than a little bit too much rainfall here in the last couple of weeks. So I feel like our crop's pretty solid. And we're probably about 2.5, 3 weeks out of harvest here, my best guess. It was progressing a lot faster, and then we hit a cool, wet weather, period, and it slowed the wheat down some. So a couple of weeks out of harvest, and we feel like the crop's going to be good overall. So thanks for joining us. So we're out here in one of our first planted cornfields. This was planted April 14th. After we were planting in March, had 11 inches of rainfall, and then a couple of more smaller rainfalls, and then April 14th we got into the field for about a 2-week period planting, and this was one of the fields we planted. This past week we had a large hailstorm here, and as you can see, it beat the corn up pretty bad. When we first had the hailstorm, it looked horrible. It had knocked all our these are leaves, but like they're solar panels. This is what provides the energy for your crop, and it knocked them flat down. It really looked bad, but after a few days of sunshine and a couple of rain showers, the cornfield's starting to look better now. And this field's already been sprayed and side dressed, so it's laid by. The next time we'll be on it is with a helicopter with a fungicide application at Brown Silk. So overall, even with the hail damage, the corn's still actively growing. You can see these new leaves emerging here today. And yeah, other than some just cosmetic damage, I feel like the corn's in pretty good shape. It could have been a lot worse. We did have some stand reduction. I was looking, you can see here it broke this one completely off. Snapped it at the growing point. That one pretty bad, and you'll see it. Here's a couple more. These plants won't ever amount to anything, so quite a bit of stand reduction overall. But if you never want hail, but if you're going to get hail, you'd rather have it early than late. So the later you get in the corn's life, the more detrimental the hailstorm is. So luckily we had it here last week, and hopefully we won't have another one. So widespread hail in Ballard, though. The county I'm in, I don't know what percentage of the acres was damaged, but I would bet over 60% of mine. So a lot of damage in the county. It could always be worse, though.